From NBC News, this is Today.
This morning on Today's Olympic Moment, riding the night train to gold. It's been 62 years since the U.S. won a gold medal in the four-man bobsled, but today the drought is over. Steve Holcomb, Steve Messler, Kurt Tomasevich, and Justin Olson rode their famous night train to the top of the podium last night. This morning we have them here live. Gentlemen, good morning. And congratulations. What an awesome run.
Hey, thank you.
Steve, you were carrying history on your back, 62 years. Was that in your mind as you were making that final run?
Actually, we've done a pretty good job the past a year or so to keep that out of our minds. We had a lot of added pressure that we didn't want, that we knew there was there, but we didn't want to think about that kind of stuff. We already have enough pressure doing the Olympic Games as it is, but now that we've got the gold medal, it's nice to relish in those moments.
The Wachler track has become rather infamous for its difficult turns. I think a lot of guys were having trouble turns 11 through 16. One of them, I think you named 50-50 because it's so difficult. We saw a lot of crashes. How were you able to navigate it so well?
It was actually quite difficult. We had some trouble in the two-man race. I almost crashed there my very first run down the race, two-man. And I decided I needed to figure out something to do. I needed to figure out what my problems were. I went back and looked at some video, watched the other sliders, and just basically tried to find the best line through there. And I think I picked up a few little hints and little secrets from video, and we figured it out and took it to the foreman. And
let me turn to Steve Messler. You're in the number 3 position. It's a pretty difficult position to be. What was your strategy going through?
It's a tricky track. It's a steep. It's a short and it's a steep drop there. We have to be really tight when we load, and that's kind of one of the best things that we do to accelerate the sled down the hill. So it's something that we practice all the time. Park City, the track that we took you down in, is very similar to the start here. So we were able to be on there right before the Olympic Games, and that really helped us get our timing together for what we had to do when we got here.
And Kurt, I'm wondering, talk about the start. I mean, you guys obviously got some great starts. Is that where these races are won and lost?
We'd like to think so. As a push crew, we like to think that our job is just as important, if not more important, than Steve's over there, I guess. But when it comes down to it, it's a team effort, and that's what it takes. And we all do our role, and it comes out golden.
And Justin, I love it. You've been in the sport, all of 3 years?
It's my 3rd year.
And you're on the podium with a gold medal. Have you taken this all in?
No, the guys always tell me it's not this easy. So I don't know what else to say about it, but
I can testify it's not this easy, because a few weeks ago, as you alluded to in Park City, I went on that run with you, and I tell people it was the most terrifying 50 seconds of my life. But it's amazing you guys are able to do this so successfully. And I know we've talked about it before. You went through the eye surgery. Your sight is better than it's ever been.
It is. I had a life-changing surgery 2 years ago. I had Keratoconus, and basically my eyes degenerated to a point where I couldn't see anymore. And I basically retired from the sport. And my coaches said, that's not acceptable. We have to figure something out. We're going to stand behind you to find a cure. And we found a doctor out in Beverly Hills, Dr. Wachler, who has a new procedure that came through and has pretty much corrected my vision to 2020 since then.
We're happy you're healthy. We're happy you got the gold. Yeah. So are you, because he's the guy driving this thing, and you got the new dance. The hook. What is it? The hokey. How's it go, real quick?
The hokey dance is a chance.
That's it. That's the move. All right, Steve, Justin, Steve, and Kurt, guys, congratulations. Thanks much.
Thank you.
Great having you on. Up next, my sit-down interview with Apollo Ono.